quality. Go Bob Pipe and Steel.
Good afternoon, folks. This is Bob Studebaker with Go Bob Pipe and Steel, and I need to talk to you about something today that a lot of people take for granted. I tell you, it kind of aggravates me a lot when I see other equipment suppliers. They're advertising Section 179, Section 179, but you know, in truth, they really don't know what they're talking about. And so I just want to take a few minutes and give you a little bit of hint of what it's about. Of course, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an accountant, I'm not a tax preparer, and so your situation is different than mine, it's different than your neighbors, so you need to get somebody to help you determine what your situation is and how Section 179 can it help you. There's some other things too that I'm going to cover real quick that at least you can ask your tax preparer about because they're really important. Hopefully with this information, you can get yourself into some of the equipment that you need to make yourself more efficient and profitable without costing you a lot of money. Section 179 is a powerful tool that the government has given us that allows us to write off or 100% of depreciation in the first year you buy it. In other words, you can buy a cratting tub at 11:59 p.m. on December 31st, and whatever it costs, you can depreciate the entire thing off your taxes. But Section 179 is not a permanent animal. It changes every year. They increase or decrease the amount of depreciation that you can take, and there are a few other things I'm going to tell you about here real quick that that you need to know about. One thing I want to tell you is that what I am going over with you isn't just for your benefit, it helps me too. Basically, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a year-end sale that's effective from right this minute until December 31st, 2024, of all the equipment that is eligible for Section 179 accelerated depreciation. Everything I sell out of my existing inventory between now and the end of the year means I don't have to pay taxes on it. So when I give you an idea of some of the discounts we're going to be giving, bear in mind that a good portion of that is taxes. The rest of it is from Go Bob. And we're throwing it in there so we can kind of work together to get you into some equipment. And let's get into the nitty gritty of it. On your screen, there is a chart. It says 2024 Section 179 example calculation. Now, I got this from doing some investigation on the internet, believe it or not, and but it was totally out of the, it was talking about $3 million worth of equipment. Now, I'm sure there's some of you out there that are listening to this, but you may spend that kind of money, but most of us don't. And so to make it more realistic, I'm going to use a hay trailer as an example on what Section 179 and along with Go Bob's sale, end of the year sale, will do for you. Just take a look at this. First of all, the price of a Red Rhino 42-foot 8-bell gooseneck trailer. I'm sure you're all familiar with the Red Rhino and the reputation that it has, and we work real hard to keep that reputation. The everyday price on it's $9,670. Now, the first thing we're going to do is Go Bob is going to knock $1,000 off that. Like again, I said, I know that sounds like a big discount, but not all of it's for me, and in full disclosure, I have to admit that. It's actually saving me some money. So now we're down to $8,670. Now, you can get what's called a bonus first year depreciation this year. Now, it is part of Trump's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. And I'm sure if you listen to the news very much, I'm sure you've heard that that's supposed to sunset in 2025. In other words, it's going to go away unless Congress does something to maintain it. Now, personally, I think they're going to maintain the Tax Cut and Jobs Act in some form. We don't know exactly what that form is going to be, but I just don't think they're going to let it through. But basically, what it says, it's a phased reduction, and here you really need to talk to your tax expert about this. But on this trailer, we're able to take a $3,468 bonus depreciation in the first year. Then we get around to Section 179, and we can take a total of $12,138 depreciation the first year. Now, what does that mean for your taxes? Well, I don't know what tax bracket you're in, but I'm going to assume you're in the 35%. You may be in a bigger one, you may be in a lower one, but I have no idea, and I try to make this video where everybody can benefit from seeing it. But on this example, there's $4,248 that you're going to save in taxes. In other words, you're not going to have to send it to the IRS. You get to keep it. You get me? You get to keep it. Now, what this does, it makes your hay trailer cost after our sale discount and after the tax savings $4,422. So your total savings is $5,248, but that $9,670 hay trailer is actually going to cost you $4,422, at least the way I interpret the Section 179 in the rules so far. And but it's not going to be just the hay trailer. You know, and if I were selling $9,600 hay trailers for $4,400, you'd probably take two. In effect, that's what I'm doing. But since you probably don't need to, we have the same sort of deal going on just about all our other equipment. As I understand it, it will work on all of our hay trailers. And I'm not talking just the 42-foot Red Rhino gooseneck, which is the side dump. It's an inline trailer. But some of you know we have double trailers that have double rows of bales. We have trailers that unload bales one at a time. We have people call us the hay trailer capital of the world, and they do it for a reason, because we try to have the best hay trailers and the latest in hay trailer technology on our yard at all times. So, but what I'm saying is, all of our cattle equipment that you're fixing to see some pictures of, which you're probably starting to see right now, is going to have a sale number on it. It's going to be, a blank amount depending on what kind of equipment it is. And I'm talking the squeeze chutes. You all know that we carry a good line of squeeze chutes. We got a huge inventory of them in stock, ready to go, so you can actually put them in service by December 31st. That's one of the requirements of Section 179, is you have to pay for it and you have to put it in service by December 31st. Well, we have them to put in service. I just want you to know that. We also have our adjustable alleys. They're going to be on sale. We got our 20-foot, our 24-foot, and then we have 10-foot, and we even have what we call our double single, which is a 37-foot alley. The cattle enter it in doubles and 2 rows of cattle, and then it goes down to a single alley at the end of it. It's a very versatile piece of equipment, and it's going to have a big number on it. I'll just tell you that right now. Now, we also handle Gallagher equipment, and everybody knows them for their electric fence products. But what they are really coming on strong with, and I'm really impressed with, is their cattle scale systems. Their scales and their scale heads, they're Bluetooth operated. They read EID tags, so it's real simple to operate. Cattle can run through your chute and it'll tell you what they weigh. It's going to tell you what their tag number is. It's going to tell you, just everything about it. And it'll load it right into your software, You can see right there, the last time you weighed them, this is what they weighed. Today they weigh this, so now that cattle's gained this much weight. So that's real impressive to do that. They even have a new thing called the Strongbow that you set out in the pasture. You put, if you will, bait in it. You put some kind of feed that attracts the cattle to this piece of equipment. All the cattle have to do is put 1 foot on it, and they have the algorithms and stuff. They can calculate what that cattle weighs. And again, it's automatically fed into your software. You don't even have to be there. You just open up your laptop and you see all your cattle. You can see what they weigh right there in front of you. We've got a lot of portable equipment that folks ought to be thinking about. You know, all this squeeze chutes and alleys and all that stuff, they're portable now. We have a portable bud box, and it's a little different, and it's stout as hell, but I think you're gonna love it. It's called a dock panel bud box if you need to ask for it. Now, here's what you need to do, seriously. I've been talking long enough. Look around, see what you need. See what you need to make your operation better, to process your cattle faster, safer, more efficiently. And then instead of sending all that money to Uncle Sam, let him help you pay for it. But you better hurry. December 31st is, what, 3 weeks away from right now? And you may be seeing this a week from now or 2 weeks from now. But you need to be thinking about that because, folks, there is no question Section 179 will be different next year. You know, will it be good different? I don't know. Will it be bad different? I don't know. But we know what it is now. So take the sure bet and get it done today. Just get it done. Pick up the phone and give us a call. I got my guys waiting to talk to you, and they can fill you in on what the discounts are, and they'll help you figure out at least an estimate of what your first year depreciation would be if you buy that particular piece of equipment. Listen, this is Bob. I'm signing off. I appreciate your time. Give me the opportunity to talk to you like this. I don't think you all have ever seen me in an office. But I'm here today, and because I'm serious. This is real important. So take advantage of this. And you all have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Thank you.